Jonathan Gannon sparked a controversy this past week after he got into a physical altercation with Emari Demercado, the backup running back for the Cardinals, after he dropped the ball right before crossing the plane. It is a gaffe that happens often in football that we often all giggle and point at, but it pissed off Gannon so much that he was so pissed off that he physically assaulted him. He got into his face, and it promptly received $100,000 fine from the Arizona Cardinals. It has now further sparked a debate because a lot of people are asking, should he even still have his job? Is this inappropriate for him to have gotten into the face of Demercado? What says you, Mr. Anderson?
Yeah, it's a lot of people that never played the sport versus a lot of people that did play the sport, or fewer people that did play the sport, in a yelling match about this. I think the main issue that the ball players are forgetting, and I'll hit this briefly, is that you have to remember that people didn't play. They get scared when the big men get angry and start roughing up against one of another, because if that happened in their offices, it would shut the building down. So it's a different type of office. It's a different type of environment. And Gannon obviously approached Demercado with rage, anger, displeasure, with the obvious, just awful mental gaffe. And it was, I don't know, an angry bump is how I categorized it. It wasn't a punch. It wasn't a slap. It wasn't a shove. It looked like an angry bump to me, which is about as easy as you can get off if you did something like that in an NFL game. It's about as easy as you could get off before you lose to the terrible Tennessee Titans.
He kind of like, I'm pulling it back up. He kind of like hits his pads.
It was a nothing burger.
And he slaps his shoulder.
Yeah, nothing burger hit to me.
See, the way that some people were describing this was as if he, like...
You know why? Because they'd never been hit before.
Like he ran him over. Like he pulled up on him and he knocked him over. I didn't realize... I saw it and I didn't really register.
It's been a week-long pearl clutching ceremony online about this situation. If you want to find them. That's your business. It's how you operate as a team. That's your technical company. I don't agree with it. It's coaching. I was actually happy to see some hard coaching in a physical sport, in a physical-ass sport, to see some hard coaching on the sidelines. Maybe that's because I was a son of a coach. And
we always used to get like actually hit.
Yeah.
You were in a helmet, you were getting hit with something.
It was a full. So I've lived in that world. I've lived in worlds where a coach friendly style hit me in the helmet and almost damn near ring my bell in college, or give you a hard into the chest. Man up. It's really a man up conversation. And Gannon had every right to be angry. And also, every coach is different. Some coaches would approach him with poise and say, look, I just need you to lock in now. We need you now. Don't let the short memory, short attention span, just get back on the field. Gannon might not be that guy. Gannon might not be that type of coach. I don't know if he's a good coach, but all of these analytics dorks coming into the league, trying to be buddy with the players, seeing one flip their lid, look like they at least care about football and not, just, well, we got out schemed and the metrics didn't work out for us. No. Give me some heart on the sidelines. I loved it.
Yeah, I admittedly am like slightly torn, because at the same time, you obviously should not be condoning any form of outburst directed at a player. But I do agree with you that this is something that those that have played in college, those that have played in high school, maybe a lot less in high school because you're a child that's interacting with an older man. But when you're in college, everyone's in the range of 20 years old. The one thing that a lot of people are going to counter with this is he's a professional. He's got a job to do, the player, and the coach is also supposed to be a professional. It's like if your boss came up to you and got in your face at work and started screaming at you, it would result in an HR violation. But it's football. It's not your typical job. It's not your typical situation with work where you've got happy hour at 5. These dudes are running at each other full speed, and he cost them a game. I kind of think that if I was Gannon and you had some real balls, don't even go over to him. Pull the Jimmy Johnson, Bill Belichick, and just give him his slip after the game. Because that's what those guys used to do, where Jimmy Johnson used to notoriously do this. He used to scream at people. He would completely unload on players. And if you did the littlest mistake, you were gone. You got cut. He would chew you out in the locker room in front of everybody, and then you weren't there for practice at the beginning of the week. I think that Gannon, if you really wanted to be a true dickhead and you wanted to real prove everyone that, hey, I've got nuts, that's how you do it. You don't need to get up into his face. Just losing composure and everybody's overreacting.
It's just the reaction. It's the reaction to the reaction.
If you got cut, nobody would have said anything.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the people that are calling it assault and there's no place in the game for the – there's no place in the – shut up. That's why you're not in the game.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up and sit on your couch like the rest of us. Understand the context of football better. Or if you're too soft for it, turn on a Marvel movie. Holy shit.
That might be a little too intense for some people.
Holy shit, Joe. Nobody wants to get hit. No one wants their coach to come up and really yell at him, ream him out. No one wants to lose a football game. But I'm not going to stand for non-football people talking about football in a non-football way. The one saving grace in modern sports media with all the dorks, I'm starting to like some of the dorks, because some of them understand what football is,
like who?
And they're not trying to change it. They're not trying to get up in the mix and change the shit. They are going in and understanding what football is. You've turned into a dork, but you understand what it is.
Yeah, but I played.
Long snapper. But you understand what it is.
Don't belittle it.
I'm not Ryan Clark.
Yeah,
I'm not Ryan Clark.
Dickhead. I mean, in all seriousness, though, Donnie used to come over and freaking hit us at practice.
Yeah.
If we were fucking up, we get in our face. He can scream that. What?
It's the people that
he told me and Mike Curry that he was going to pencil fuck us.
Yeah.
Anyone want to guess what that means?
Funniest phrase I've ever heard.
Well, he meant the military phrasing that he was using meant, that he was going to, it means to like write somebody up and get you in trouble. But saying he's going to pencil fuck us on a football field, there's no writing up to be done. I think that he quite literally meant he was going to fuck us with a pencil.
Right. And you know what? That's a coaching style. It's the people that are commenting on football that want to change football to their non-football sensibilities that get under my skin. And that's
watch basketball.
That is when incidents like this occur, it just opens the door for all of these non-football minds, these HR people, the apple pickers, the people that just casually tune in, that have never done a board drill, that have never, ever had chipped paint coming off their helmet, that have never been stuck in a bucket or a unibar, never done it, and they got to sit up here and tell you what's wrong with football? Fuck you. I can't stand these people, this reaction. Good for Des Bryant. Good for every former player that stood up and said, this is our world. You can watch, you could be a fan, you could be a critic. But the second you start trying to play this online political virtue signal bullshit about football, about the physicality, how it goes, get out of my face with it. Right. Can't stand that.
It's never people that are actually, it's always the circlers of the sport. It's never the people that are ingrained in it. It's the people that want to pretend that they're involved and want to have their voice heard on serious issues. They saw that this was the serious issue of the week, and that was their turn to chime in.